It's the latest edition of the NFL Draft Geek Film Room. I'm Brian Johannes, and on today's episode, we're going to look at Houston defensive tackle Ed Oliver, a guy that's already declared for the 2019 NFL Draft. College football season hasn't even started, and this guy has already declared he's a stud. There's lots of people saying he would have been a top 10 draft pick after his freshman year of college. He would have been one of the top draft picks this past year. So I'm anxious to get into him. I'm anxious to show you what he has to offer here today. So if you're unfamiliar with these, what I like to do is I like to highlight 4 or 5 clips, just kind of give you a glimpse of what the type of prospect Ed Oliver is, and kind of just go through and highlight those traits and where he kind of projects. So let's go ahead and get started. This first clip that I'm going to show you is Oliver is going to be lined up right here. He's the uh, left defensive end. Houston runs kind of like a 3-3-5, 3-4 defense type, and he's often lined up as that nose tackle. He's definitely more of a quick, penetrating type defensive tackle, but he's much more than just that. So as we see here, here's Oliver. He's kind of shading the shoulder of the center and kind of that one technique. And he's going to rush. And as you see here, he's got good burst off the line. That wasn't the best example, but he can really fly off the line. And he's going to attack slanting to his left at this left guard. And he's able to take on him, and then he gets kind of stopped. Cutting all the way across there. The right guard was able to kind of stop his momentum, but then he's able to regroup and just look at him just drive this guy back and back into the pocket. And he didn't get the sack. I don't know if he even really pressured the quarterback, but that right there shows his burst. It shows his power. And then all of that kind of combined into one. And here's another kind of look at it. So here he is right here. As you see here, he's going to shoot off. And let's look at this power. He can just push and drive. And that's not the same clip, but it's just two examples of, he can win with speed. He can win with quickness. He can win with that explosiveness. But he can also, as you see in those two clips, he can get underneath offensive linemen and just generate power and just put them on skates, knock them back, as we saw in the last clip. Ed Oliver's good against the run too. It's not, some of these penetrating defensive tackles, they're not the greatest against the run. Oliver can definitely do that. And as we see here in this clip, here he is right here. And this clip is unique, and we'll kind of watch it as we go live here. He's able to shoot this gap right here. So the ball carrier is getting here. He's already here. He's already getting that penetration, using that speed and that quickness. And the running back, as you see, is going off to the right. So he's technically out of the play, but look at his ability to stop, spin back, and able to make that tackle. And yes, this defender was there, the linebacker was there to step up and slow him down a bit. But you can't tell me, as we watch this again, all in one play, you can't tell me Ed Oliver wasn't going to make this tackle, even if that other defender wasn't there. Hey, he's right there. He's right on him before that defender even makes that play. So the reason I like that clip so much is it shows his ability to change direction. I know there's clips of him out on Twitter or wherever of him running wide receiver type drills, and he looks natural, and it looks like a receiver running them. He shows that on the field. That translates on the field, his ability to change direction quickly to make plays. A couple other plays I'm going to show you are two right in a row. And Arizona, and I didn't get to show you a whole lot of run plays or pass rushing plays because, Arizona's a more run-based team, and they like to get the ball out quick. So it was really tough to find him really getting a true pass rush against this. But here they are. Houston's up 9. It's in the third quarter. Towards the end of the third quarter, Houston needs a stop here at about the 6-yard line. And we're going to see 2 plays straight of Ed Oliver making tackles to help, stop Arizona. So here he is right here, lined up on the center again. And as he goes, he's able to push this right guard back, but still keep his outside shoulder free and able to go and reach and make that tackle at the, pretty much at the line of scrimmage, barely a gain, if that. Uh, Real quick, we'll watch that one more time. Full, just goes and shoots it, stacks, sheds, able to get that tackle. Very next play, they're going to run away from him. Okay? Probably like what a lot of teams want to do. They're like, hey, I want to avoid this guy. And they're going to run over here to the left and just watch Ed Oliver use that power and use the motor. You see some of these elite guys, they don't always play with the best motor. Ed Oliver will chase you down. He's not going to give up on a play, and we can definitely see that here. As he shoots right here, he's pushing. Yeah, he got slowed down, but he's able to help slow him down also. And that was a team tackle. You had the one defender slow him down so Oliver could get his hands on him. We'll watch that live. So you had a defender kind of setting the edge, making him turn inside right here. And Oliver hits him, that allows Oliver to get the hit, and then his teammate to come in and clean it up. But how much would that have happened if Ed Oliver isn't going across the formation to make the play? Okay? There's definitely a lot to like on him. I know he's gotten some Aaron Donald comparisons, and I can definitely see that. Aaron Donald was a smaller, quicker penetrator, and Ed Oliver has done that. Like I said, here's the guy that came in as a true freshman and dominated. His best year was his freshman year, when not a lot of people knew a whole lot about him. They had more talent around him, and teams couldn't focus solely on him, and he just utterly dominated. This past year, Houston's defense wasn't as great, and so he had to kind of carry that load, and his play slipped a little bit because, as in this game, he had double-teamed a lot, double-teamed, even triple-teamed. As we saw in that clip where he's driving that offensive guard back, there's two other defenders just sitting there waiting on him or helping off on him. So he's going to go in. He's going to have another good year. I'd be shocked to see him fall out of the top 5. I mean, it could happen based off of team needs and fits and that. But, here's a guy I think that could play the 3 technique. He could play both defensive tackle spots in a 4-3. I think you can, if you've got a creative defensive coordinator, I think he could play in a 3-4 also. But if you need an interior pass rusher, which a lot of defenses want these days to get in the face of that quarterback, he's going to be a guy that you really like. So hopefully you guys like this. The best way to get these is to subscribe here on YouTube. You get them right away. We also have them up at NFLDraftGeek.com. I tweet them out at draft_Brian or at NFLDraftGeek. So make sure you're following us there. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. And until next time.